짠!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Let's rock it out, baby. Let's go.
Yes, I'm finally dropping new merch, completely new logo, completely different color, summer color to put at that, plus the shorts. If you're interested in buying the shirt and the shorts, we're going to go through Instagram this time. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me a while, or you can not follow me, I don't know. But while you're there, you can still follow me, you know what I'm saying? Go to my Instagram, send me a DM that you were interested and you want to buy the shirt or the shorts, and then we can discuss the payments through there. If you buy both the shirt and the shorts in one purchase, you can get the soju tee as well for free. For the pricing, I'm going to be doing an even $30 for the shirt and $30 for the shorts too. So it's like an even Steven. I don't have many sizes, so get it while you stay can. Jjan! What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are good. Today is another episode of long-awaited, I don't know, episode of Jjan Podcast. The Jjan Podcast. Oh, special one because I actually do have a drink today. I didn't get it, but I'll get it in a second. Today is Jjan Podcast. Call it Jjan Podcast because I always try drinks on these episodes. However, sometimes I do have guests. Every once in a while, I haven't had a guest in a while, but due to me being the only one here today, you probably won't see me drinking except for the beginning of this video. But I need to make this video as soon as possible because this is happening very soon, and they just announced something that made me want to talk about this season. And also, it's been a while since this has happened. So as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, you'll know what's about to go down. And hopefully I would like to have some discussions in the comments. So in the comments, let me know your thoughts about what I'm about to say. And if you agree, disagree, and we can go from there. So, and if you want me to have a guest, you know what I'm saying, on the show, let me know in the comments, and more importantly, let them know so that they can, contact me, or we can, actually know who each other are, and we can actually get this going. You know what I'm saying? So you guys know K-Hip-Hop9 or K-Pop9, whatever. I don't know if he's still making songs or videos, but I would love to do a collab with him, but I don't even know if he's still making music. But for the longest period of time, all the K-Hip-Hop artists knew who he was, but I don't actually know if he makes videos. So if you want me to collab with him, you gotta let him know ultimately. But today we gotta talk about this because it's a big topic right now, and I feel like there should be the same emotion that I'm feeling. But let me get my drink and we can get this talking started. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I haven't even opened this. I didn't even know. I thought this was watermelon, but this is lychee flavored soju. It is Hala-san soju. I've actually never tried this brand of soju. So in the comments, if you guys know Hala-san soju, let me know in the comments if you guys like that. But more familiar with Chumcharam, like the green bottle, and also the blue bottle as well. Forgot what that's called. But this one I've never tried. So first on camera, I haven't even opened it. You're going to hear the seal in a second. But this is lychee flavor. I actually prefer just regular non-flavored soju, but I wanted to try this because, again, I thought this said watermelon at the time, but it says lychee there. So I don't know what I was thinking, but have not even opened this. Has the green flag right there. So I'm pretty sure you can get this in Korea too. So if you had this, let me know in the comments. But let me open this real quick. See, you know it's just brand new with the seal like that. Can't play the Soju game because I don't have just me today. And I don't have any shot glasses, so I'm just gonna drink from this. But, oh, I need another one. That's amazing. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is amazing. What the? Maybe I should have got, like I said, I thought that this was watermelon flavor, but the last time I had a watermelon alcohol, it didn't taste as good as I thought. I love watermelon. That's my favorite fruit, but for whatever reason, in the beer or in the sour, I don't really like that. But this is amazing. Like, have you ever had lychee? It literally tastes like that, but you don't taste any soju. If you know what soju tastes like, you don't taste any of that. Just taste some lychee juice. You know what I'm saying? So in the comments, if you had that, let me know. But that's amazing. I had to take 2 sips because I might have another sip in a bit, but you know what I'm saying? Got to get the talking started. You know, I know you're here for that. So anyways, disregard the soju, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about something Korea related. And a big thing that's happening, as you know by the title, Show Me the Money 12 is happening. Show Me the Money 11 was like 2 years ago now, I think. And I didn't actually watch the whole thing, but of course I know the winner. And then we had Rap Republic, which is also, I think it was a pretty big deal as well. And a lot of faces there I feel like we'll see in this Show Me the Money 12. We'll talk a little bit about the contestants today, but our main topic is me discussing the producer lineup because they just announced it yesterday, 2 days ago. And I need to talk about this because I was scrolling through, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, because there's 4 teams. The first one I was super excited about because Lil Mosh Pit and J Park reunion, Groovy Room, J Park, Higher Music reunion. I'm just a little curious why isn't just Groovy Room and J Park and Lil Mosh Pit. But I know Lil Mosh Pit himself has been like doing his own solo thing recently. I don't actually know I'm sorry, but I don't know the name of the other guy. That's how unfamiliar I am with him, but I know he's a good beat maker as well, producer. And what would be crazy is if the other guy in Groovy Room, was on a different producer team, because that would have been pretty crazy, because I don't feel like Lil Mosh Pit and the other dude, I'm sorry, I forgot his name, but the other dude, they have never really battled against each other, I don't think. So I feel like this season, it would have been an amazing opportunity for that to happen. I don't know if they've ever wanted to do that, but it does seem like Lil Mosh Pit has been more active as like a producer recently. Like I said, I don't remember the other guy's name. I don't know if he goes by a different name, like his own like rapper name, whatever. But I know Lil Mosh Pit can make beats, but I also know that the other guy can make beats too. So it would have been really cool to see and interesting to see the other producer team be the other guy from Groovy Room, I don't know, another person, Blase, no, not Blase. I don't know, another person, Lil Boy maybe, or like maybe Young G. I don't know if people would like to see that, but that should be a cool lineup. But that was the first one, and I was super excited. Lil Mosh Pit and J Park. That was like really like cool to see that they're having a reunion with them. And then the next one was Gray and Loco, which we've had Gray and Loco separately though. Last time Loco was with J Park, and then also we had Gray and Simon Dominic. I think that was in 2 different times. Show Me the Money 4 was Loco, J Park. Show Me the Money 5 was Gray and Simon Dominic. So I think that's a pretty cool lineup too. Haven't heard too much of Gray recently. I know he's an amazing producer as well, and also he does performance songs, unlike Lil Mosh Pit. But Gray is an amazing beat maker as well, and has made a lot of beats on Show Me the Money already. And Loco, former, if not the first ever Show Me the One winner. I don't know if people like where they rank him in terms of like if you rank all the Show Me the Money winners, like where would you rank Loco? Let me know in the comments. I know he's very talented in rapping, but the stuff that I've heard recently from him, he's kind of moving to this singing rap style. I feel like I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but the last thing he did was this matcha song with 2 other features, but I wasn't really feeling that. But when he really goes in the rapping, he can kill it. And also, I would have loved to see Wu-Won-Jae either as a contestant again or as a producer, because I feel like Wu-Won-Jae, one, if he was a contestant, he could won the whole thing. Because to be honest, when he was there in the very beginning, Show Me the Money 6, I feel like he was in the running to win as well. He was like runner up or something like that. But I feel like people wouldn't judge if he was a producer as well. So Gray and Wu-Won-Jae, that would be a pretty cool lineup too. And then the next one that I scrolled over was Zico and Crush, which, you know, Fancy Child. I don't know, they haven't, as a Fancy Child, they've never really come out with songs as that group in a long time, ever since Y and that whole thing happened. And I think this is the first time that Crush has been in a producer lineup. He's been like a special judge, but I think Zico and Crush is going to be really cool as well. Zico and Crush both make amazing beats. Zico and Crush both perform as well. And maybe we'll see a Dean feature in their songs. But I was kind of hoping that maybe Dean would come back for a producer lineup, but I don't even know the last time he came out with a song. But the last time he did, he won Album of the Year or something like that. So I don't know what Dean has been working on. If you know more, you can let me know in the comments. But then the very last one is the one where I'm saying, like, this I'm putting could as capitals, could have been the best producer lineup in the history of Show Me the Money, but no longer, because this last team, I don't really actually know both of them. Jjan, I know he is like an old school rapper, but I don't know if he would be considered as like a producer team. I would have thought that he would be a contestant. I only know his stuff through the Rap Republic, and he did do pretty well. I don't know how, I think he was number 5 or something like that. He was at the top at somewhere. He was in the finalist somewhere, but I don't know if he would be considered like a producer person, you know what I'm saying? And the guy he's with, Hucky, I'm not even going to say his last name, because I feel like I'm just going to swear, I'm just going to curse. So it's just Hucky. I don't know him. So I don't know how this team came about, because they could have picked 2 other really good artists or producers that could have made this season a lot more interesting to watch. And although like this Show Me the Money isn't really related to producers, more to contestants, but I feel like when you think about the producers, you kind of think about like all the features that can happen, you know what I'm saying? And Jjan and Hucky, I don't really know, besides North Face God, I don't know really who else would like feature on the songs. And also I feel like Jjan would have been better as a contestant and producer. But in the comments, if you guys are like long-time Jjan fans, you can let me know, because I feel like as a contestant you would actually do pretty well, but as a producer I'm not too sure. So that's one thing that kind of I don't really know about this producer team, because there's a lot other ones that I could think of that would have been a lot better than these 2. And one, I've always been saying it, I don't know of other people, but Chamo and Paul Blanco, if that was one, that would have been like, that would have sealed it for me to be like the greatest producer lineup in the history of Show Me the Money. Which brings me to the topic. Which season do you think had the best producer lineup? I do think that when Doki, J Park were a team, Zico and Dean were a team, Dynamic Duo was a team, and then I think Zionty and Giddy Boy, I think that was probably the best producer lineup for me, at least. But in the comments, let me know your I want to say best. What is the best producer lineup in Show Me the Money history? I think it's probably Show Me the Money 6. Comments, agree, disagree, let me know. And also let me know what you think about Jjan x Hucky. Like, what do you think about this team? Because I don't even know too much about this crew, and I don't know who would be the producer here. Maybe Hucky, because I don't even know Jjan made music. I thought he would just be the rapper. And I'm sorry if I'm like shitting on both of them, but I just would have thought that with this build up, because they were the last team to be announced, that the last one would hype everything up. But it actually, for me, sorry again, it kind of like brought me all the way back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a Lil Mosh Pit, J Park, that was the first one, then Grey Loco, and then Zico and Crush, which was amazing, and then number 4 is J-Tone Huck. That just like, if I was to drink, that fourth person would make me sober again. You know what I'm saying? So again, I apologize for like if people actually think that that is a good producer team, but Mnet or whoever's directing Show Me the Money, I feel like you could have found a better duo than that. But you know what I'm saying, ultimately it's not really about the producers, it's more about the contestants. So now we can actually talk about the contestants. I have a few in mind, but I don't actually know if all of them are going to be there, like the ones I'm thinking of. One is Bangyadam, which people told me that he was doing it just for fun, but they posted his audition on the Hip Hop KR and all that. So he was like in the name, I guess for clout and stuff, for fame, that people wanted to put his name there. But apparently he just did it for fun. But it would be cool to see Bangyadam on Show Me the Money. That would be like his third music show that he's been on, or music competition. So, and this is a rap competition, so first time seeing Bangyadam rap would be kind of crazy. But we've had Weinstein and a lot of these other sing rappers do really well. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bangyadam would be in the top rankings, as long as it doesn't mess up his lyrics. That's mostly the times where I feel like contestants kind of lose it for themselves, was when they mess up in the lyrics. Another person who I don't know if this is true, but if this happens, he is my number one pick. I feel like everyone's number one pick. HAON, he has not been on Show Me the Money. However, he's featured with Mirani's song, and Show Me the Money 8. And he's also been on Rap Republic. He was the one that won that whole thing. And on there, when they announced that when I found out that Kim was on there, I also said that he was going to win the whole thing. And I feel like in previous seasons, every season I kind of give my thoughts, kind of like this video. So if you want to go back and check my channel, I've done stuff leading up to Show Me the Money 11 and stuff like that. But I feel like I've talked about Kim before, and I was saying that if he ever is on one of these shows, Show Me the Money, he's gonna be my number one pick, because there's not many that can rap like him. If not, there isn't anyone. Besides, obviously Justice and Doki and stuff like that. But like, when you really think about it, there's not many that can rap like Kim. So if Kim, again, if he doesn't mess up his lyrics and stuff like that, he's gonna win the thing, like pretty much like Joe Guangyo, like when he won that season. And also, I saw Joe Guangyo's audition for Show Me the Money 12 again. I don't know why he would be on the show, because he already won. But also, Basic was there at one point, Show Me the Money 8, and he had won already. So I don't know why they're going back, to be honest. But Joe Guangyo, I saw him do an audition tape for Show Me the Money 12. Again, I don't know if this is true, but Joe Guangyo could be like another one that could be really good. I haven't really heard much of his recent stuff, but I know he was on Rap Republic too, but he didn't really do that well. I don't know why, but Joe Guangyo and Kim on the same team, that would be kind of crazy too. But Joe Guangyo, I don't know if he'll be there because he's already done it. He has already won. But I'm saying the season that he was in, I feel like, I already said during that pre-show that Joe Guangyo was going to win that whole season, even before it even started that season. So I'm saying it right now, if Kim is in this season, he's winning the whole thing. I don't think anyone's going to beat him. Unless he messes up his lyrics, then it's another story. But if he doesn't mess up his lyrics, he is my number one pick. And another person who I don't know if he's gonna do like that well is one of Polo Red. One of his friends, Trey B. I think he was done an audition tape too. He is pretty solid, so I don't know if he's gonna do that well, but I feel like he's gonna make it kind of into the parts where you get to actually see him, because I feel like he has that basic down, you know what I'm saying? He has that hype with him. I don't think he's gonna win, but I feel like he's definitely gonna bring some hype. If he joins that Lil Mosh Pit J Park team, that's gonna go kind of crazy. I feel like a better Toygo, because Toygo was in J Park's team actually. Show Me the Money 11 actually. And I feel like if Trey B was there, Trey B would be a better version of Toygo. I also think Polo Red, I always mess up his name, but Polo Red, I don't know if he's on there, but if he was on there, I actually think he is a really good rapper too, but I need him to switch up a little bit. But when he sing raps, I don't really like that. But when he was really rapping and doesn't forget his lyrics, then I think he's really good. Again, he was on Show Me the Money 11, and for the one time he didn't mess up his lyrics, but I don't actually know if he didn't get eliminated, but that was Kids Yoji. But Polo Red is, if he's there, and Trey B, I think they would be really good. And if they were on different teams, that would be pretty good too, because the diss battle would be pretty exciting to see. And I think that's it. I don't know if there's any female rappers. Oh, I didn't see her, but there is a new kind of rap group called what are their names? Shiku and Higher Music. Was it Higher Music? AOMG. They just signed this 3-member group, Shiku, and one of the members there, the female, I forgot her name already. Ep.42. I think if she was on the show, she would do really well too, but I didn't see her audition, so I don't know if she's there. But I don't know if one of the Shiku members is going to be on here, but if they do, I think they'll be pretty exciting to watch as well, especially Ebek, because I think she's got a very unique voice and tone, and him with J Part and Lil Mosh Pit will go kind of crazy. And also, if she was on Zico and Crush's team, Crush and Ebek, that would kind of go kind of crazy too. And if Dean is ever going to do a comeback, you know what I'm saying? Dean and Ebek would be kind of cool too. So there's a lot of really cool things that can happen. Again, you know what I'm saying? Main thing I want to talk about is the producers, because I don't know what Mnet or whoever the director was thinking, but was this the last minute thing they had to come up with? Like, they couldn't find a better producer team than Jtan and Hucky? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who Hucky is. If you know him, let me know. But that's pretty much it. In terms of contestants, the 3 that I mentioned was all that I know. Bangedam, I don't actually know if he's there. I don't think he's there, but I wanted to mention him because if he was there, I think he would do pretty well. And for Bangedam fans like me, it would be really cool to see him rap for the first, like for real, you know what I'm saying, on a rap show. And also, Ebek, because I didn't see her audition, but I think she would be a really good contestant, and not many people actually know her, so I feel like she would be one of those that like not many people know, but you get to know her through the show, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Minani, kind of like I feel like Huh also got kind of popular through the show as well, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And also, I wonder if any idol rappers will be here. I know when idol rapper was in Rap Republic, I don't know if she's going to try Show Me the Money, but I'm kind of curious about that as well. I don't really know if the whole idol rapper versus rapper is still a thing, but in the comments, let me know. But because back in the day, Show Me the Money 3 was a big war, but I was actually a fan of both. Of course, underground rappers and idol rappers, so I wasn't having a side. But I'm pretty sure you guys did. So in the comments, if you guys were idol rapper side or underground rapper side, let me know. And it's really crazy, the last thing I'll say, to see like rappers like Kid Millie and Justice, who I believe back in the day when they weren't like crazy famous, that they would always roast like idol rappers and stuff like that. And now they're actually collabing with idol rappers and making songs for them and writing for them. So in the comments, let me know your thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like K-hip-hop has gone a long way since Show Me the Money 3, if not 1. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on what we kind of talked about, what I talked about. And yeah, let me know, like, do you like this producer lineup? Especially, I mean, I like all of them except for the last one. And I still don't understand the reason why that happened. What happened there? But if you know more, you can let me know. And contestants, if you have an idea of who's going to be there, who's your number 1 pick, let me know in the comments as well. And also, lastly, if you've tried this soju, Halasan Lychee Soju I think it's from Korea, it says here. If you tried it, let me know, because this is actually amazing. So I'm going to take one more swig and then we can end the video.
Yo, where'd you get that fit?
JustBuyerShop.com, bro.
That's crazy. Work at YG, man?
No, our wrist, bro. But get your shirt, pants out right now. Go get it right now.
All right, I'll go get it right now.
Oh my god. This is amazing. Okay. And I swear, this is soju. And it literally tastes like lychee, the juice of lychee. You know what I'm saying? There's like no alcohol in here. And I'm sorry, I didn't eat as well today yet. So maybe it's that. I don't know. But that is it. Okay, I will leave you guys here. And let me know in the comments, like I said, the things that I asked you. And the last thing, if you guys went to this Ash Island concert in North America, if you're from there, then let me know in the comments. And I bet you guys didn't receive this, because if you went to the Vancouver show, you would be the only people to get this, because Van made this. If you're watching this video and you made this, let me know in the comments too, because I don't know if you're watching. But shout out to you. I was really mad when Ash Island threw it back to the crowd, because I told him that you made this, but he still threw it to the crowd. So, but anyways, if you know this, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.